Greetings from Vietnam. My name is Brother Herman DePorres Johnson. If you note, DePorres is in my middle name. I'm what they call a term that we perhaps will retire, but for this interview, I'm a Dominican cooperator brother. Why I'm a brother and very peaceful as a brother. When I was 10 years old, my father read me the story of Saint Martin de Porres. So at the age of 10, I was most certain that I was called to be a Dominican brother, and I'm very happy as a brother. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I serve our preaching charism as a university professor. I teach Spanish. I was personally invited to the general chapter here in Vietnam by the former master of the order, Bruno Calderé. And when I drew had utmost joy in knowing that coming from the United States, going to a land like Vietnam, I was very excited. In fact, everyone I told expressed envy. The chapter has been very positive so far. We're halfway through the chapter. We've elected a new master. And the issue that's dear to my heart and the reason that I was invited to the chapter is going well in terms of raising the profile of Dominican brothers, the men who share our beautiful charism, non-ordained. One of my roles is to dignify the vocation on behalf of the 290 brothers worldwide, to emphasize, along with previous masters, that just as many of us value Dominican sisters, imagine the order without Dominican brothers. Our preaching charism will be significantly diminished because we all preach, and the Dominican brother preaches by the relational manner that he serves and work with people in a variety of ways. And so one of the fruits of this commission and what I represent at this general chapter is to raise the profile and the dignity of the Dominican cooperator brother. Imagine, many of us know the gifts of women and how women help expand our notion of our God. Imagine if we didn't have men who were religious brothers in our order, as we would be reduced to priests wearing interesting habits, and our preaching charism would be weak. And I feel the support of this chapter here in Vietnam. I feel excitement. I pick up a consensus that we're very valuable, that it would be a shame if a century from now we become only priests. At no time in the history of the order was the order without Dominican brothers. Today, we looked at officially at least beginning the idea of dropping the term cooperator, because our vocation is a rich vocation in its own right. And in many cultures, in many languages, affectively, the word cooperator speaks of second class. Our identity is in the shadow of something else, and our identity is our identity. It's rich. It's a wonderful vocation. It's a wonderful vocation for men in the future who are called to be Dominican brothers, because after all, we're being brothers with our beautiful charism, our four pillars of prayer, study, community, and ministry. You can't be better than that in living religious life as a male. Prayer, study, community, ministry. And so this is a wonderful chapter that's carrying this agenda, this mandate from the master forward, that we acknowledge the importance of the Dominican brother as significant in our apostolic evangelical trajectory, that we're not second class, but that we're significant in the very same way that our Dominican cloistered nuns are and our sisters are. And without us, our preaching charism will be significantly weakened.